So I'm excited. Today it's Worlds of Fun. We're gonna have a lot of fun. So I am excited here at Worlds of Fun. Be the first time back in a couple of years. Actually only be my second real visit here. Our last one was a couple days. Gonna be a lot of fun. Got a couple people meeting me here who are fans of the channel. So we're walking in with them. They should be here anytime. I'm a little early. Gonna be a hot day. They're saying the high temperature today is gonna be about 100 degrees, and it's already in the mid 80s, so you can definitely feel the heat. Hopefully they've added some fans and stuff in the queue since I was here last. But looking forward to it. Going to be a great day. Get to check out some of the fixes and changes they made on Timberwolf, as well as some of the other additions. Looking forward to the Carnivale event tonight, and just going to have a great day. So hey, come along. Let's go check out Worlds of Fun. And there is the Worlds of Fun Skyline here before park opening. And you see Patriot. You see their Windseeker. And then, of course, Mamba in the background there. Sky Coaster. Their S&S Tower. I'm forgetting names on a couple of these things here, but looking forward to it. I can't wait to get some rides in on Mamba. Patriot's a great little coaster as well, so this should be a lot of fun. So you want to know what happens to you at Worlds of Fun when you get in real trouble? That's what that car is for. Nice little purse. They've also got their clown college bus there. So yes, when you come in, of course, there's security, bag checks, metal detectors, so be aware of that. And which, hey, that's something that you just got to get used to at every park now. But then after you go through security, then you get to walk around into their nice, actually fairly new welcome plaza. They remodeled this a couple years back and gradually been filling it in. You can see another security station over there for other parking lot entrance. And hey, let's get ready for Carnival. They also had this really neat setup right outside the gates for Carnivale, where I just had to stop and get a picture. I don't know, don't you think he kind of looks like King Friday from Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood? Alright, so we are in. It's about 30 minutes before opening. This is Zach, so thank you very much, Zach, for getting me in.
Anytime.
So excited. It's going to be a fun day, and I do have one thing to give you to say thank you, if I can get it out of my pocket. It's not much, but there's a SirWillow pin. So
that's awesome.
So we're going to go.
Worth it.
Yep, going to go hit some stuff. So a few minutes early and we are on the way in. You can see Spin Dragons is spinning away. And we may hit that first just because right now there's nobody here. I don't know if it'll continue or not. Hope so. But hey, we can catch it while the line's short. Or better yet, non-existent. So Spinning Dragons wasn't quite open yet, so we'll catch that in a few. But one change here in the station at Patriot since the last time I was here, they're actually working fans. Several working fans. You can tell looking at those are fairly new. So, very nice change, especially on a hot day like today's going to be. So Patriot's still a great ride. I actually think it's a little better in the front. Got a couple pops in the air that you don't, in the back that you don't get in the front. But still, fun ride, nice little coaster. We're going to head over to Spinning Dragons now, see if it's open, and maybe get some rides on that. See how well I can spin it with my extra weight. So it looks like they actually just started loading, because you can see the cars in the station are totally empty. They're not unloading. So a little bit of a wait. Pretty standard spinning coaster. This will be fun. And again, catch it early, and then from here we'll probably head towards the back and go get Timberwolf and Mamba and everything else we can get back there. So that was Spinning Dragons. Hey, if you want to get a little more spin, put the fat guy on the opposite side of the little ones. Well, since it's coming down, let's get a quick ride on Steel Hawk. Just wish they had a little more shade over in this part.
At this time,
and no music playing this time.
Your seatbelts. When the ride.
Whew. Yeah, getting a little bit of the windblown look. So, love Steel Hawk, nice gentle ride. And then we're heading over. We're going to go see if not Prowler, Timberwolf and Mamba are open. Haven't seen any movement there yet, but it's still early. We're like 10:30. So 30 minutes after park opening, we've got 2 rides on Patriot, 1 on Spinning Dragons, 1 on Steel Hawk. So we're doing pretty good. So hopefully the back of the park's open. Hopefully. Maybe.
Praying for new track on Timberwolf.
Yeah, I've been praying. I heard something about a retrack last year, so we're hoping it's true. Otherwise, you're going to see us walking around going, oh!
We're going to need to go to chiropractor tomorrow.
Yep. Hey, that would be an idea. An in-park chiropractor after a ride like that.
Right, just have it right outside.
Yeah. So, and let's see. And we're looking at it right now, and you can see, nope, it's not open. So we will instead walk around towards Mamba and see what we can find. So nice little ride on Detonator. Right now it's like, oh good, breeze. We're gonna head over and do something that Alex has not done before. And it's not the best version of it, but we'll give him a little intro to the flyers. Wish you could do the Carnivale versions, but no snapping on these. They don't go fast enough. But we're having fun. There was like nobody there, and the poor guy running it looked bored from on top of Detonator, so we'll give him something to do. So, fly time! So just got the flyers with Zach, not Alex. Get the name right. And we're rocking to the dead end, so we're not going to get real far that way. Let's try the other direction. So that was his first time on flyers. And again, these are slow and heavy, but what did you think?
Oh, no, they were really fun. It was something totally different than I usually do here.
So, yeah, give you an idea of controlling your own destiny, kind of. But it's too bad that they weren't a little bit lighter and faster, because you get a lot more movement out of it in short cycle. But yeah, they're a fun little deal. And so now you got to go to Carnivale and ride some real ones.
I know it.
So one little new addition here in the last couple of years, they've got some covering on the walks on the way out to Mamba and Oceans of Fun. Provide a little bit more shade there, which I may take advantage of that later. You can see their cars rolling around there. And there's Mamba. Next stop. So Mamba done. Nice ride. A little slow because it's early in the day. So I'll try and come back in later on when it's sped up. But it's hot and the line for the rapids is short, so we're going to go get wet. Cool off a little bit. This is actually the one ride that I never did when I was here last time. So it'll be nice to give it around and yeah, cool off. Well, fun little ride. Not real wet. You got a little bit.
Little.
Only thing that got me was a little bit of dripping off the tunnel at the end. So, not quite like Silver Dollar Cities where you come off drenched.
Right.
But nice, a little bit of cooling off, I'll take it. So far we're staying overcast, so we're just keeping temperatures down. But fun ride. Neat thing about this one is it's got some spin on it. Before you hit into the tunnel, you got a couple things that bump you and they get you spinning. I think that's the most I've spun on the rapids. But, fun little deal. Not sure where we're going next. It's only like 11:30. We're making good time on everything. So
Not too busy.
no, not busy at all. So we'll see what's up next. So there's one we're skipping today. I got my rides on Boomerang. Don't need to suffer. And you can see they do still have their dinosaurs there. I know they're no longer at Cedar Point. There they've gone extinct. But here they still have them, and you can tell it's a slow day. All the stuff is closed. But I am curious about a couple things, because they used to have a bargain shop down here, and then they've also got the theater up the hill, so I'll be checking those and seeing if I might be able to drop in. So let's see. Yep, there's your bargain store, so that is still around. And then your theater is right up there. So there's Prowler. Love the ride. It's one of those, it's a good coaster. It so desperately wants to be great because it keeps moving. But it's got a little case of the shakes where it's just a little bit of the up and down, that if they could do a little track work, train work, it would be absolutely perfect. It's a wannabe top 10 coaster that just isn't quite there because of just the little bit of roughness. Lots of great air, lots of fun. So love the ride, but I just want a little bit more out of it. It would be one that my daughter would want to ride but couldn't ride because it's just rough enough for her. So, but yeah, he survived with me twice.
Yeah, right, twice.
Good, but so badly wants to be great and isn't quite there. Anyways, we're going to go see what else we can do. I don't think it's even quite noon, and we're just doing awesome. So, all right, time for one more attempt to cool off, and I'm actually kind of hoping to get a little bit wetter on this one. See if we can get some water going here. A little bit of a line, but hopefully it won't be too bad a wait. 1,900 riders an hour? Well, maybe they used to, but they're only running one side. Yeah, we're not going to get 1,900 riders an hour on that. It would be really nice, though, if we could do that, but yeah, they don't do that anymore. Well, you can see I got just a little wet, you know, just barely damp on that. Most of which things actually sweat because it's hot out here. It's like 91, I think, right now. Appreciate Zach getting me in so much. He's actually on his way out because he's got a couple other things going on. And it's, what, 12:30 or so. And we've actually been all the way around the park once already, hit all the coasters, except for Timberwolf. I'm so hoping to get that in. And really had a pretty good day. So I've got an all-day meal pass that I got at a discount. I'm going to go check on that and maybe get my first bite to eat here, get some air conditioning, cool off just a bit. So the first meal of the day, we got the Philly with some fries, lemonade because it's hot to hydrate, and we're going to relax in air conditioning. Yay. And actually the view's pretty nice too because you got the flume right out there. So this is one thing that's really odd here. I mean, I got a steak and cheese. They call it a Philly steak and cheese. It's basically strip shake with cheese sauce. But you notice with this place, their monitors are off, which I guess would normally show sports. But you notice there's no menu. Even when you walk in, there's no menu. And they've got chicken and fries and steak and fries, but there's no place to find out what they've got. You've got to actually ask the poor girl to register. So why isn't there a menu? Hello. So this is kind of their festival center. You can see the ricochet over there, but in Scandinavia has apparently gone international for their Grand Carnival. And all of this kicks off at 5:30, so we got a little ways to go. You can see they've got other food booths that'll be open. Now my all-you-can-eat food pass doesn't qualify for them. But they've decorated things a little bit different. So our Viking voyage is now the Italian Viking voyage. Because, you know, that makes sense. Basically, they've got a couple little stages set up as well. So they'll be having some entertainment out here for it. And we'll try and stick around and check all of this out. There's the France area over here. And we'll see how I hold up with the heat. Yes, that means more lemonade. One of the things I do like about Worlds of Fun is they still have a nice collection of classic flats. I mean, you've got the Sizzler here, or Scrambler. You got a Regatta there. And of course you saw the Ricochet earlier, and they got a number of others. They had added a couple flats a couple years back, and I'm going to go see if those are even up and running. And I'm actually wrong, because there's people on there. So we're going to go get in line for Falcon's Flight. Catch one of those rides I didn't get last time I was here. Ooh. So a fun little ride. We're gonna head around, do some other things. It's Condor, and this was actually where the really good barbecue was, and it's no longer barbecue. Now it is burritos and cantina. So we will give that a little try a little bit later here. And I'm actually gonna find a restroom, and then I'm probably gonna have a place to cool off and just stay cool for just a little bit. You see Detonator going over there. But yes, it's hot enough. It's definitely time to find a place to just stay cool for a bit. As I'm walking around checking things out a little bit, I just realized Timberwolf is open. So let's go check it out and see if it's improved any since my last trip here. I remember hearing something about them doing some track work on it a year and a half ago, so I'm hoping it'll be improved. We'll check it out, and gee, you can still see that's all closed off. I believe that's actually where they do one of the haunts, but that may actually be where you see the parade come from. Float rider check-in. So that's what I'm guessing. They've got it closed off for the parade for tonight. Do you think they're trying to tell you something? Gee, that's not a good sign. Well, we took a ride on Timberwolf, and when you're on it, as you're up the lift hill, you can look down and you can see that there are a couple sections that they have done some work on. One of the turnarounds has been completely redone, a couple other small sections. And up through that point, it's actually almost a decent ride. I was kind of thinking, going, hey, this isn't too bad. And then we hit the last turnaround. Oh my gosh. And from the last turnaround all the way through to the final break, it's terrible. Absolutely terrible. They've improved the first half to 2/3, but that last third or so, it's still unrideable. I'm happy I wasn't planning on doing a whole lot because I'm a little sore after that. And hey, we got a little sprinkle coming in. Hopefully it'll cool off. But yeah, Timberwolf still has some work to do before it's a good, even a decent coaster. Getting there, but not there yet. So I'm going to go try and take some shelter. I want to give you a quick look at the train because the train has something interesting to see. And then we're going to take a breather for a while. Hey, look who's out meeting people. Let's come say hi. It's Snoopy and who's that other guy? Oh yeah, Charlie Brown. That's right. He's so forgettable. So here's the train station. Love the old song. How many of you kids even know that song? Meet again. But you can see the train is sitting right there. You got the pet show that's closed. And then this poor engineer sitting here. Why? Because, well, he's missing something. There's no engine. We've got the rest of the train, but we're kind of forgetting the part that makes it go. Alas, no train today. Sorry, rail fans. So I have to admit, I'm having a little bit of a dilemma. The crowds here are really, really light, where everything I want to ride, I've been on multiple times, and I've actually been on a number of rides I wasn't expecting to ride. It's like 2 o'clock, and I've actually been on a couple rides I haven't even talked about. So I've been on every single coaster in the park except for Boomerang. And all of them except for Timberwolf I did twice. Loud music. And done a bunch of flats and checked a few other things. And so I'm kind of like going, well, I've done just about everything that's open. There's a show at 5 I'd like to see. And then you've got the Carnivale stuff. But I've got basically 3 hours to wait. Maybe try and ride a couple other things. But it is so hot. And that's the hardest part, is the heat. I've actually gone through 4 bottles of lemonade already. And I'm still kind of wiping out. So I may head over and go get some of the Mexican food. I want to make sure I try and get some money's worth out of this bracelet so I can get all my meals. But I don't know if I'm going to make it to the Carnival stuff or not tonight. I'm trying. We'll see. So they do have some shady areas here. The China area is not too bad, the Old West. But this area here between China and others, you can see it is just flat, hot, concrete with very little shade. Oh, it's a pretty long stretch. Like I said, they do have some other places that have some shade, but on a hot day like this, you really notice the ones that don't. So I was really kind of looking forward to eating there. No air conditioning. It's not working. It's 95 degrees inside that restaurant. That ain't working. So I'll have to find something else. So I'm actually running into a bit of a problem here. I've actually tried 2 of the indoor dining places, and their air conditioners aren't working. Prospectors, which is their new place, its AC isn't working. In fact, it was actually hotter inside the building than outside. Coasters, I walked over there, their air conditioner isn't working. So I thought I'd try the barbecue place, and it's working a little bit there, but there's no indoor dining, it's only outdoor. So it seems like if all the eating places actually have indoor seating, only one has air conditioning, and I have already eaten there. Not good, and the heat is definitely starting to get to me a little bit. I'm on drink number 6 now, trying to keep myself hydrated. It's actually the first caffeinated soda I've had. It's been lemonade and water, but it's just so much. Even half the stores don't have air conditioning working. The bargain store didn't have it. One of the other stores here in the China area, their air conditioning wasn't working. Another gift shop didn't have it. The ones with food, they seem to have air conditioning, so your snack and candy shops do. But a lot of the rest don't, for some reason. Come on, guys. it's a heat wave, but this isn't unheard of here. The number of air conditioners not working is really pitiful, and it's making it hard to stay and spend money. So it is 3 o'clock, and I'm making a decision I didn't really want to make, but almost kind of feel like I'm forced to. There is exactly one place with indoor dining right there behind me that has some air conditioning working. It's not working great in there, but at least it's a little bit, it's tolerable. You can cool off just a bit. Every other place in the park with indoor dining, no AC. And a lot of them are actually hotter outside than they are, I'm sorry, they're hotter inside than outside. On a hot day like this, that doesn't work. Even half the stores, the AC isn't working. It seems like if they have snacks, then they are. The Vintage World of Fun store, I think, was the one store that I didn't see snacks in that had AC working. Otherwise, they're just, everything is warm to hot. There's no place to cool off. And so it's making it very difficult. Wanting to get some food on the meal plan, the Mexican place, it was nachos and burritos, which means hot food. I need stuff to cool off with. The barbecue place, again, everything was hot, which I understand, but there was nothing in there to cool off with. So I ended up going Subway and getting a ham sandwich, so that way I can get all the veggies and get something cold to be able to eat on the meal plan. Just trying to cool off, and then I ended up walking all the way back over here to eat so I could cool off, because there was no place to sit and cool off. It just kind of a sad statement. The crowds are light, which I understand. So I've gotten multiple rides in on everything I wanted to ride, and a couple rides I didn't. But I'm just not going to be up to staying to Carnivale tonight. I really wanted to see the booth. The parade is until 8:30, and that's the big reason staying. There's no way I'm going to make it till 8:30. As it is, I'm already, even though I have gone through 3 bottles of lemonade, a bottle of water, a bottle of soda. The one thing I will say, I have gotten my money's worth out of this thing because I keep filling it up. But even though I've had all of that, it's still starting to overwhelm me a little bit. So much as I don't want to leave, my body's saying, time to go or it's going to get ugly. And I don't want that. That's not going to be fun for anybody. So, Worlds of Fun, I don't know if it's your maintenance lacking. I don't know if it's your manager's not freeing the money for maintenance. I don't know if it's corporate not paying for it, but heat is not unusual in July and August around here. There's no reason for this many air conditioners to not be working right. That's ridiculous. And yeah, I am going to stop at guest relations on my way out and complain because it's pitiful. Absolutely pitiful. I hate to think how many of their employees are going to have heat exhaustion and heat stroke because they're not doing basic stuff. Silver Dollar City doesn't have this issue. Busch doesn't have this issue. Disney and Universal don't. Get it together. Cedar Point doesn't seem to have this, so stop neglecting your park and take care of your people. Anyways, that's my little rant. I am going to start slowly heading out, and hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you enjoy my look at my day here at Worlds of Fun. I had a great time. Of course, you know the coasters still need some work, but I still love Mamba. Mamba's awesome. Patriot's a great coaster. Prowler, a little bit of track work, but it's a good coaster if you don't mind things a little rough. Timberwolf needs help. But then Spinning Dragons is still a lot of fun as well. And they got some great flats. I love the collection of flats here. And so it's a park I really want to like. I need to come at some point when it's cooler and not so stinking hot in July, like it seems to be the only time I come. So thank you so much for joining me. Thank you again to Zach for making it possible and getting me in. I so appreciate that. Thank you to my patrons for helping out. My patron support is basically what paid for the meals and the drink cup, and so I very much appreciate that. If you want to know more about Patreon and some of the other ways to support, or that pin that I gave Zach earlier, things like that, check the description below. It'll have all that information. Thank you so much for joining me in my day. I hope you had fun. I did, and I'm going to go rest. God bless.